Hello, everybody. This is episode 2 of The Space, and I have here with me Jeff Long, who is a co-star in a project that we're working on together.
Yeah.
And also, Jeff Long is also a artist, musician, model, producer, designer. Like, is it anything else that I miss?
You say model?
Yeah, I say model.
Oh, yeah.
Model.
Yeah.
Man, a man of all talents. Man of all talents, for sure.
Yeah, I wear a lot of hats.
Yeah. All right, so Jeff, first thing I want to know, because you're originally from LA, right?
No, I'm actually from Cleveland.
Oh, you from Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm from Cleveland.
Okay, so you just had lived in LA for a little bit while?
Yeah, I lived in LA for like 15 years.
15 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what made you want to come back to Cleveland? Because you're from Cleveland and then you went to LA. So, like, what made you want to come back to Cleveland?
Honestly, I came back like around COVID and then I kind of got stuck. That was it. Yeah.
You was like, yeah, I'm going to just stay here.
No, like I was here. I've been wanting to go back, but the thing is like, if you in, like at the time, right, COVID's going on, like, ain't nothing moving anywhere, and especially in LA.
Right.
And they a super liberal state, so it was like shut down. Like nothing was shaking. You know, states like down south, like Florida and Ohio, like we was moving. You could fly. You could like go to restaurants without your little card. Your little what's the card?
Wasn't it like the COVID card, the vaccine card?
Yeah, the vaccine card.
Yeah. I
so
never had that.
yeah, so like I actually took a trip to LA like a couple times during COVID.
Okay.
And like during that whole time, like anywhere you went, you needed your card. Like you needed a vaccination card to get in anywhere.
That's crazy.
Like if you wanted to eat, like whatever, a grocery store, like you needed a card.
That's crazy.
To, like get in, yeah.
Have you been there since, now COVID over?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
So
yeah, it's cool. It's like, it's back to normal. People try to say it's not shaking, but it's shaking. It's shaking. LA.
Okay, so with you, being an artist and all these different, like, in the energy, like, what do you feel like that the opportunities back in LA are different from the opportunities that you receive in Cleveland? Like, which one do you feel like that you gained the most opportunities to do work in?
That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I was in LA, I sucked at social media.
Really?
Like bad. But I met the most, like, how can I say it, man? Like I met more powerful people, I would say, in LA. Like I have like a lot of big connections in LA. Okay. And a lot of people rock with me, but that's off a personal like basis, like meetings and just meeting people, being outside.
Right.
And like, yeah, I met a lot of people, but my social media always sucked. But then since I moved here and like I really jumped on doing content with the Jeffries House. Yeah. And then like everything else I've been doing, like just meeting people, being outside, like the movies, the content, and like just going to events and showing up and staying consistent. I would say it's different in both cases, but I also will add in is that in this time of my life now, like I feel like I'm taking shit more serious in a sense. Okay. Not more serious. I'm just more consistent.
More consistent. Yeah, consistency is key.
Like at the end of the day, whether you in LA or you in Cleveland, Ohio, or you in, not to hate on Kansas, but like if you're in the middle of like a city where ain't shit really. Yeah. I mean, I say that, you won't take that out, but if you're in the middle of a place that's not popping, like it doesn't matter. Like if you consistent and like you doing your thing, like and you got the internet, you good.
Okay. So you think social media, like, well, of course we all know social media is a big part with everything now, but you feel like that social media is like, that really what gets everything like really popping.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. So
I mean, what you do, like when you out and you networking, what do everybody do?
Answer that Instagram.
Yeah, what's your Instagram?
Yeah, what's your Instagram? Yeah. Man, it'd be crazy because I used to take me like a little social media breaks and stuff. And even during my social media breaks, people be like, what's your Instagram stuff? I'll be like, man, I'm on a social media break, but here, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, right. It's
like, all right, so social media. Tell me about Jeffrey House. So, like, tell me the background about it, like what made Jeffrey House and everything about Jeffrey House.
Yeah, so basically it started my partner, his name is Isaac West, and he runs Forum 216. We both run Forum 216. It's a network like an NBC Studios or like ABC. And then basically we have shows that go on that network. And Jeffrey House is the first show that was on the network. Okay. And so we have other shows that we're rolling out, that we're creating even as we speak. And so the idea behind Jeffrey's House was just like another take on an interview. It was to showcase like people in a different light. Okay. You know what I mean? So we want to do something fun, you know what I mean, that your grandma could watch, or like you got kids and nephews and nieces, like they could watch it too. And yeah, so it's just getting different reactions from people. You know? Right. And then too, like, we both are artists in our own right, so like when it comes to the edits, it's just like keeping it clean, like edits, and like it's a whole formula to it and everything like that. But at the end of the day, it's just really the main objective behind it is really trying to bring people like from around the city. I mean, outside the city too, like we trying to go bigger than just the city with it, but it starts here in Cleveland. Yeah. And so, we want to put people on that don't have a following with people that do got a following, people that's into modeling, and then put them on with people that do music.
Okay.
Or somebody that, you know, is a comedian.
Right.
And put somebody that's a dancer. You know what I mean? I'll be doing mashups. That's my favorite shit, is like do mashups.
Yeah.
Bring people together from different things. So it's like that, so that networking can get bigger. And put like make a bigger emphasis of what's going on in Cleveland.
Basically trying to help people get put on.
Yeah, I'm big on putting people together and helping people out. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that.
That's what's up, man.
So that's Jeffrey's house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come to Jeffrey's house, man. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna chill. We're gonna laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it,
Jeffrey
you know
House in the Space got to collab one day, man.
Oh yeah, nah, most definitely.
All right, so what is your inspiration? Like, what you doing, music, modeling, acting, producing, everything. So, like, what inspires you to do all of those things?
Man, I don't know. I mean, it's, for me, I live by this thing. I don't know if this is gonna answer your question for real. I don't know, man. I've always been a person, like, I'm an artist first.
Okay.
I've always been an artist, like a creative, like, shit, I just want to express myself, you know? But, shit, I've always been into art, and I've always been into music. You know, I'm Traffic. It's stop, look, and listen. It's like, look what I got going on, listen to the music, you know what I mean? So it's a multimedia thing for me, but not to get too abstract with it and get to the point, like, I live by this. It's keep one foot in front of the other and let God take care of the rest.
As you should.
That's it. I just keep one foot in front of the other and let God take care of the rest, because you know as well as I know as a creator, you got to film this, you got to edit it, you still got to make your money, you still got to go on set, do this movie, shout out to Surf Club, but it's just like, we got so much stuff going on. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to have life problems. You know what I mean? Everybody got something going on, and we be tired, we want to give up, but it's like, if you could just keep that foot in front of the other and just keep moving no matter the circumstances, like, shit gonna level out, shit gonna straighten out, shit gonna be bad, but as long as you get up the next day, thank God for it, just keep moving forward, like, you gonna be good. That's how I live, bro.
That's how you supposed to. I feel like that a lot of people don't realize the back end and everything, and I think, like, with me, even with getting into acting and even starting this podcast and stuff, like, I've been done editing and things like that for years and stuff now, so people don't understand the back end work and everything. Like, you're an artist, artist, you know, y'all be having to go through so much. It takes a lot for y'all to even come up with, like, the idea on what you want to pick, that inspiration, the pain stuff, man. Everybody want to be a content creator and everything, but they don't understand the work that goes into it.
Yeah, man, and like I said before, like, that, back to Jeffrey, I was like, bro, I'm just into being in different fields, meeting different people. Like, I got into the modeling game, but to be real with you, I see people walking all the time. Like growing up, I love fashion. I've been watching runway shows and all that. I'm like, man, it's hard, you know. And I see people walking, I'm not thinking nothing about it for real. And then when I jump in the modeling world, it's like, oh, it's an art to this for real. So now I'm like diving into that. I'm just, like, talking to people about their walk. How do you walk? I don't understand. Like, it's hard, but it's easy. You just gotta find it.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So I know you said that you're an artist first, so that actually goes into the next question I was about to ask you. Out of all the things you do with modeling, music, artist, producing, designer, out of all of those things, if you had to pick one, which one is you most passionate about, and which one would you go with? If you had to just, somebody say you gotta pick one, you gotta go with it. Which one would you pick?
That I gotta go with no matter what?
You gotta just go with that one.
It would probably be art. Like, just drawing, just painting. That's my first love.
Okay.
That's my first love. It's the one that comes the most easiest to me. It's that thing where it's like, now don't get me wrong, I spent years trying to get good. I spent years trying to get good. People see my art, they be like, man, you just naturally talented. No. Like, I spent hours and hours and hours. Like, I was that kid in class that ain't really, you know, when talking, I was in my pad just drawing for real. Like, that's all I did 24. That's where I found my joy, my peace. That was like my meditation. Anything I went through in my life, I could go right there, you know. So now it's like a fish in water. Like, it's just natural for me. Like, I could go anywhere, pick up a piece of paper. I could draw. I could do anything. Like, when it comes to art, man,
that's when that flow with you.
It just flow, you know what I'm saying? But second would be definitely music. Like, I love getting into music because it's more therapeutic too. Like
I can tell, for y'all that don't know, we is in this man home.
Oh yeah,
home. He has a home producing studio, man. Like,
yeah, and it's legit too. It's not like some, it's legit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we really doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I say, like, even with that, like, do you have okay, let's start with the musician. Do you have like a rapper or like an artist that you would say that, like, one day, damn, I want to work with that person, or, like, no matter if it's a collab with music or if it's a collab with art, like, you got somebody that you kind of look up to in that way?
That I would like to collab with? I'm like, dead or alive, but alive, that's hard, man. I really gotta think about it. Honestly, I really gotta think about it. That's tough. Yeah. There's some producers I probably want to work with, but I probably want to work with some dancehall artists like Popcaan, or Afro Beats, man. I might mess with Burna Boy. You know what I'm
Burna Boy?
saying? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like, that's my vibe for real. Like, I love that type of music. And I've been loving that type of music. Shit, Sean Paul, like, yeah, like, I love that. As far as, like, rappers, I don't know.
Going on the art side, like, who is the artist that you feel like that you like, you know, admire their work, that you like look up to and things like that?
It's an artist actually from Cleveland. His name is Sammy Does It.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what that man's name is, but I know he goes by Sammy Does It.
Okay.
And I actually ran into him at another dope artist. Actually, he's raw too. BKA Watts. He got some content studios here in Cleveland.
Okay.
And he does content. He does it all.
Right. Okay.
He's a dope artist too, but he be throwing these events or whatever. He'll do like live podcasts. And so actually, you gotta slide with me over there sometime.
I got you.
Yeah, that's dope. So he be throwing art events too, but he has this cat come through sometimes. Sammy Does It. And I ain't never even met this man, but bro, when I tell you, I was in LA and you know, I'm inspired by art that I see random pieces, but there's nobody I see like this consistently doing that. I'm just like, bro, I rock with it.
Right.
And I seen this dude's artwork, and I found out he was from Cleveland. I'm like, oh shit, like yeah, he got it though.
Okay.
Dope, yeah.
That's it. So even going off of like how you said that you like, you know, like that Burna Boy vibe, those kind of like, you know, loud stuff in music. I actually just recently watched one of your music videos, Boy Till We Fall, and I saw you got, first of all, congratulations, I saw you got like over 40,000 views on that.
Yeah, that's all organic too. Like I wasn't even promoting it for real.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I was like hit people like, yo, go check out my video,
go check it
but
out.
I wasn't like hitting it, busting it with like the promotions.
Man,
and shit. Yeah.
because 40,000 views, that's a big major thing. I saw you did it with rapper. His name is Ace Chapo.
Ace Chapo, that's my man.
That's your man. Okay, yeah. And it looked like y'all went to Vegas for that.
Vegas, yeah.
Okay, so tell me like, you know, the experience with that, like film.
That video?
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you, it's a whole story too. For real. I said this one other time, but basically. My guy hit me up, he's like, yo, I'm going to Vegas for my birthday. And yeah, it was his birthday. He's like, I'm going to Vegas for my birthday and whatever. And me, like, I'm like, man, I want to go to Vegas. I want to turn up. But I'm always like, my mindset is like working.
Right.
Like, what could we do? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, if I'm going to go out there with you, definitely I'm going to turn up for your birthday. You know what I'm saying? My dog. But we got to do some work. You know what you mean? I'm like, let's shoot a video. We're going to be in Vegas.
Yeah.
He like, who going to shoot it? And I'm like, man, I got people that live in LA. He like, okay. I'm like, look, I'm going to take care of that. Like, so I flew my people out from LA. This cat named Isaac and my boy Rogelio, they both came out from LA, and me and Ace flew out from Cleveland. We met in Vegas, and we didn't even have a song.
Really?
We didn't even have a song. Like that's the crazy part about it.
So that Boy Till We Fall, like that was even played.
This shit was last minute. Cause he told me about the trip last minute. I'm like, man, I want to go, but I'm like, let's work. And I literally like booked my people's flights and everything, paid for them, everything, got the hotels, all that. Pay for their time, like everything was booked up, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even have a song, but I just knew like we gotta do it. And we literally was finishing the song in the hotel.
Yeah, because I saw that. You was in the hotel a lot.
In there. But we literally was like, I had my laptop. Like we still like laying down pieces of the verse and like mixing and mastering it. Even with that song, I ain't gonna say what studio we went to, but cause I ain't gonna do it like that. But man, I blew a band at a studio trying to mix and master it.
Right.
The mix and master for that song came out so ass.
Wow.
I blew a band to get like bad work. Like this shit was bad. It was that bad.
That's why I'm happy I'm not a musician. I was like, yeah, I need my band back.
Bruh, but you know what I'm saying? I'm big on like shit, paying for people's time. But at the same time, I feel you like, bruh, come on, man. Like this.
Yeah.
Wow. I ain't gonna get into it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Right.
However,
Okay.
But that forced me to be like sitting with the song and like do my 1-2 on it. Like I really did my thing on the mix and master. Like it sounded good.
Yeah.
But I spent hours like just trying to figure it out. It's more so like a disbelief in yourself. Like my mix and master was already decent, but I was like, damn, I want to take it to that next level. Let me go pay for quality studio time to get this thing mixed and mastered. You know, this studio I went to is a bigger studio in Cleveland. I'm like, they could definitely do it. I'm spending a band, y'all better do that shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, came to Spun the Block, did that shit myself, came out dope. We did that shit out of a hotel room in Vegas. Shout out to Vegas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Ball Till We Fall. That's what I ain't saying.
Hey, if you haven't gone and watched that video,
Ball Till We Fall with Ace Chapo,
man, I'm telling you, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. And that's great. I literally just went to Vegas too. I was on more like a family trip type stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't get to really kick it and stuff that much, but it sounded like you got to kick it, but you didn't get to kick it. You was working kicking it.
Yeah, working kicking it. Yeah, but I liked it though, cause it's like everything be on the fly. Like, and we had some people in the video that we ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I just ran up on some
those
people.
Girls, so those girls, y'all didn't even know them for real?
Nah, I mean, we didn't know them like at the time when I met them, whatever.
Yeah,
like I ran up on them. I seen they had their hair done. And, like it was popping. Like the colors of the hair was popping. So I was like, yo, this will add some. Like it'll make the video vibrant.
Yeah.
I'm not even a director.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I am. But I'm not. Like, And I had my directors with me, but I'm just like envisioning like, oh, this will turn the video up for real. And you know what I'm saying? They was like, shit, buy some shots and we got y'all. And like they jumped in the video. We up and down like on the elevator. We performing in the elevator with big ass camera and shit. Yeah, it was a vibe though. We had a great ass time.
Man.
Shit, we went to Dreas that same night. Man, it was a good ass weekend. We did have fun.
Yeah.
No, we turned up, but you know, I'm like, we gotta get this video.
You gotta get the business. Hey, you gotta mix business with players sometimes. You know? Vegas, that's actually, I feel like it's one of the perfect spots for that too, because Vegas got so much stuff around it. Like, the scenery in Vegas is great. Like, I feel like that when I was there, like, the casinos and everything like that, that's so known for it, but I don't think people really look at the art that Vegas really has to offer. Like, have you been to the, I don't know if you was down there, did you go to the, I think it's called like Area 15, and it got like...
Oh, 51?
Is it 51? No, it's called Area 15. Yeah,
okay.
It's a place, it's called Area 15, and it got... Bro, when I'm telling you, you go in there, you see so much live kind of art. Like, I gotta show you one day.
Actually, I don't even think I'm hit. I might have seen it. I don't know. I'm not even hit. But they do got a lot of different shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna look right after this. I promise you, I'm gonna show you because it was great, bro. I'm telling you, the art in Vegas that they got to offer, amazing.
Now Vegas is lit. And like, not the, this ain't even on no bragging shit, but if you live on the West Coast, like, you know, like LA is like a 4-hour drive from Vegas. So like, I used to go there a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different sides to Vegas. Be safe in Vegas. Be careful.